Okay, usually it jumps you to the bottom. Mine jumped back up again though, so that's good. So if you cannot read the directions yourself, you always have these blue buttons where I will read to you. So I'll let you go ahead and play that or read that. And then we go into the part 1 directions for December 9th, because that is today. You've got 5 steps. It says you're clicking the blue open to attach and submit, clicking on your file, typing everything correctly, close out of your Sheets project because it will automatically save, and press the blue submit button. So I'm going to model those for you right now. I'm going to go down to the bottom and press that blue open to attach and submit button. And step 2 told me to click on my name. That is my file. So I made this template for you. Okay, and you were going to type the information from your paper. I do need you to type your name and classroom teacher for me. So in the name box, I'm pretending to be Maya right now, so I will type her name. And in the teacher box, I will type her homeroom teacher, which I do not remember who it is, so I'm going to guess. Let's say I made a mistake. I can get back into that cell and fix it in my formula bar here. Okay, now I'm going to look at my paper and type the item list. So the first thing said partridge in a pear tree. Then I hit enter and I'm in my next cell. Then I have 2 turtle doves. Enter. Now watch what happens when I type the 3. When I type the T, it starts to predict what I'm supposed to type, and that's okay. Just keep typing, it'll go away. So 3 French hens, 4 calling birds, 5 golden rings, 6 geese a laying. So I wanted to call your attention to the capitalization and spacing on this. We put 1 space between words, we know, but when we use hyphens, the hyphen takes the place of the space. So I do not use a hyphen with spaces. I use a hyphen instead of spaces. All right, I'm going to hit enter. 7 swans a swimming, 8 maids milking. I'm going to purposely make a mistake on this one. 10 lords a leaping, 11 pipers piping, 12 drummers drumming. And then this one says total for the 12th day. And you can see I already formatted your text to be bold and do the things I want it to do, so don't worry about any of that. The other thing you need to type are your numbers in column C. So the numbers are 12, 11, 10. I'm just hitting enter after each one. 9, enter, 8, enter, 7, enter, so forth. Okay, and then you're going to check over your work to make sure you didn't make any mistakes. Now remember, I said I did make a mistake. I wrote 9 laddies dancing instead of 9 ladies dancing. So if you need to fix a mistake, you have 2 options. You can either click one time and come up to the formula bar to fix it, or you can do a double click and then that will put your cursor at the end and you can click again where you want it to go to fix it. As you're working, if you really screw something up and mess up the formatting, remember that Control Z is the shortcut on the keyboard for the undo. The undo arrow is also located right here. Please also remember that you can adjust your zoom at any time if you need to make things bigger or smaller in order to make it easier to see. You can adjust that zoom. So quick recap. Your first and last name, your teacher's name, type the entire list in cells A4 through A16. Type the multipliers in cells C4 through C15. Once you've done all that, you can close out of this tab because it is automatically saved. I've got the check mark in the cloud there. And that will take you right back into Canvas, where you will see the blue submit button. You'll press that and it'll ask you if you're sure you want to submit, and yes, you will go ahead and do that. It takes a moment, and then you'll see the green check mark that lets you know that I have your work. If you didn't mean to submit it, you can unsubmit it, but I can only grade and make comments on it if it is submitted. After I look over all of your typing and grade that part, I will send it back to you so that you'll be ready for next week's assignment.